Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in May and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Leo, now onto your May 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Leo, is the Ten of Cups. Happily ever after. This could be a happy marriage, feeling good emotionally, could be lucky. It's like good luck. Many things could be going in your favor. Some of you that are single are starting to see someone new. And this could really take off and turn into a really great love relationship for you. There's also guaranteed success in some project that you're going to work on. Now, this could be with someone. You and someone else are joining together to work on this project, and it could be your spouse or your significant other, or somebody you're romantically involved with, but or not. But it could be, again, like I said, for some of you, this could be love. Some of you Leos are going to take things apart piece by piece and examine them. And in this sense, like what needs to be saved, what needs to be replaced, upgraded, ditched, whatever. Like, and it could be a business you're running. You may be like, okay, I got to take this business apart. It could be a website. It could be technology. It could be something you were working on. There's another sign that got that. Something very similar to that came up, but I can't tell you which one because there's too many. There could be a lot of things going on behind the scenes with a family member. And they could be kind of trying to hide this or keep this from you. And I feel like it's because they think if you know it, it's going to upset you. And they don't want to upset you. You could also, it's almost like the fountain of youth could be coming to you, where you're feeling younger, looking younger, feeling like you have more vitality. You could be getting plastic surgery. You could be on some new diet or health regime or exercise program that's revving up your metabolism, or something you're doing, or some skin treatments you're doing, new face creams, new whatever, could really be making you look younger in May, and maybe even continuing on after May. And it's going to be a financially abundant time for some of you Leos, where some money is going to come through for you. If you were waiting for a loan, you're going to get it. If you were waiting on a grant, you're going to get it. If you were waiting on an inheritance or a raise or a bonus or an insurance payout or a tax refund, it's going to come through for you. And you may really feel like you want to invest in yourself. And again, this could be like getting plastic surgery, getting lipo, buying something that you are, that maybe you can use in your work, in your business, or, but like personally investing in yourself comes up here. So like if you want to get a weekly massage, if you want to get facials, if you want to get facials and pedicures, if you want to hire a personal trainer, that's like investing in yourself. Hiring a nutritionist or a dietitian or some expert in those areas as well. So the next card you have in your reading for May of 2022, Leo, is the Seven of Rods. And the Seven of Rods is a card that symbolizes taking the moral high ground in a situation. It could also be closing the door on negative energy or negative communications coming at you, or holding it back, like just like, I'm not dealing with you right now kind of energy. It can also be that. I feel that some of you Leos are going to finally stop listening to naysayers or people saying negative things to you. And these could be strangers. If you're on a platform of some sort, like a video platform, or podcast, or something like that, you could be have been listening too much to the negative comments people have been saying to you. I feel like you're getting over it, like you're not going to start listening to it, or buying into it, or paying attention to it. But this could also be people that, like, maybe you have a parent that always says something negative to you, or a sibling, or and it gets under your skin and you're tired of hearing it. I feel like you're going to take the moral high ground. I feel like you're going to be over it. You're not going to let it bring you down. And I hear the collective consciousness of Leo saying, I have to stop falling for it. So some of you, whoever is saying this negative stuff to you, whether it's people you know or people you don't know, it's like they're baiting you. They're baiting you. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. And I feel, no offense, Leo, I feel like you do give them the reaction they want. Or you've had a history of doing that. But I feel like you're like wising up to some of this. And anybody that's been negative to you, you may say, I'm creating my own life here. I'm not going to build my life based on your ideas, your ideals, and your parameters. I'm going to build my own life here. And that could even be in a work or business sense. So it could be like you don't like the coworkers, you don't like the bosses, you don't like the politics, office politics, and yada, yada, yada. So you want to get away from that and build your own business, build your own life. This could also be getting away from groups of friends that were negative, or family members that were bringing you down, or always saying negative things to you. And you may be like, I'm stepping away from you. I'm building my own life here, because that's what my guides are saying is like the theme, one of the themes of this card for Leos. And, you may even feel like, I don't know, people have blackballed me, or people have, or shadow banned me. You may have those feelings. So I feel that something you do is going to step away from that. And, friends and family could have even been kind of doing that to you. I don't know. It's a general reading, so you'd have to know, like, or maybe it's happening with a club, group, or organization you belong to. Maybe people are always like, trying to agitate you, or not agreeing with you, or wanting to spar with you. And you're like, I'm not going to keep going to this club anymore, or this group, or this foundation, or this whatever, because, people are always like coming at me. They're trying to, they don't like my ideas, or they want to correct what you're doing, or that kind of thing. So Leo, the next card you have is the Knight of Swords, and this is an air sign person. This is an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign. But it could also be somebody else you're connected to. You could have an argument or some kind of contention with a Knight of Swords. This could be somebody that you back off of doing business with. This could be a client, a contentious client or customer. Or you could be the client or customer, and they could be the shop owner or the person you're buying the products or services from, and you may be like, I'm done with them. I'm not going to them anymore. So I feel like your two cards here, they like when in my readings, sometimes they're intertwined and sometimes they're not. For you, I feel these two cards, for some of you Leos, are actually intertwined with each other. This is somebody that to me feels to you like they're going against the grain, they're rubbing you the wrong way. They may always be itching to try something new, or they could be trying to drag you along into stuff that they're getting into or getting involved with. And you may be like, I don't want to go down that road, or I'm not interested in doing that. I feel for the most part, the Knight of Swords now is challenging to you, a challenging person to you in this reading. But I will say, when the court cards come up, the people cards, it's not all going to be the same scenario. Some other scenario could come up here for you with the Knight of Swords. This could be a friend to you, that could be, or a relative that you're watching getting ready to get involved in something, like some kind of big leap. And it's like you could be witnessing and watching them do it. It could be some new big business venture. Maybe they're going to go into politics. Maybe they're going to take some big leap into something or try something that, you know, and you're like, whoa. I feel like it would be kind of impactful. Like it's not just, oh yeah, they're going to go do, you know, they're going to go jump out of a plane, which is a pretty big deal. I think I wouldn't want to do it. But it's something, whatever this is for you, Leo, you're looking at them like, wow, I'm watching my friend just get ready. Maybe you're watching your friend get ready to get married to somebody that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe they're marrying this person. It could even be something like that. So the next card you have in your reading, Leo, is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is two people that are feeling depressed. So it could, or just one person, it could indicate depression. This could also indicate financial bankruptcy, emotionally feeling bankrupt. It could also be that there is money existing and available, but you're missing it, you're not seeing it, you're not paying attention to it in some way. I do feel that many Leos are trying to get over, that's what you're hearing, Leo, your friend, Maxie Boy. I feel that some of you Leos are really trying to get over some, for lack of a better word, I'm going to say emotional trauma or emotional things that have gone on. I kind of feel like some Leos may have been dragged through a knothole for the last year or year and a half, or maybe even 2 years. You may also be putting the brakes on and being very watchful of your spending, because my guides are saying for some of you Leos, your spending may have in recent times gotten kind of out of control. I do feel, I got this earlier, I do feel like some of you may be waiting for some kind of financial aid, financial assistance, or some kind of like loan or grant or something like that to come through. You could also be making a serious commitment to something, which came up in this card, that could drain your wallet. So I feel in your reading, for some of you Leos, these two cards are connected to each other, even though they don't look it at all. They look opposite. But not the entire message not the entire messages, but part of the messages here are connected to some of the messages here. You may also feel like you're working too hard, or that you're overworked and underpaid. Could be a feeling that's prevailing for you in May. You may also have to do some things. You may need to rotate things. You may need to rotate your tires. If you have any products on shelves, you may need to rotate products or rotate schedules, because things that need rotation are coming up here for you in May. And maybe again in August. Some of you could, okay, my guides showed me this and told me. I see you opening a letter. And my guides are saying you could get some kind of news that you're not really thrilled about in a letter. And it could be coming from, like, I see it as a, you know, that yellowy, golden envelope, but I'm not seeing a big one. I'm not seeing a big 10 by 12 envelope. I'm seeing it like a regular envelope, but it looks yellow to me, or golden colored. So this could be coming from the IRS. It could be coming from a utilities company, or some like big company, or something like kind of official. Like, you know, we're going to dig up your street. We have to shut off your water for 3 days. I don't know. It's something that you're not going to like is going to come, for some of you Leos, not all of you, in a letter in May. Your last card ought to make you happy and kind of goes along with this card. You have Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups is a card that symbolizes new love relationship coming in. It could also indicate, Max is snoring away on that one. It could also indicate a rebirth of an existing love relationship, like a reigniting, a rebirth in an existing love relationship. It could also be about doing something you love. It could be love for your children, love for your pets, universal love, a new beginning in love. Yeah, again, I get Fountain of Youth spilling over. I got that earlier. I got that with this card. So you may feel like, you may be feeling young. Maybe you don't just look younger, but I feel like, you know, like, well, I live in the East Coast, in the Northern Hemisphere, in the East Coast of the United States. So it's spring now. And you know, when they say, oh, you know, birds and the bees, and people get like really excited about finding somebody to couple with. I'm getting that here for you. So some of you Leos may feel like that, like spring is here and you want to, I know all of you don't live where it's spring, but it is that feeling. Some of you are going to learn how to love again. You may have been in a love relationship that was greatly disappointing to you, and you may have been out of the loop for a while in the love department, maybe by choice, maybe not by choice. But I feel that you're like getting over it now. You're ready again. I do feel partnering up is very likely. Romance is likely. And this could catch you off guard because you could be out and about just doing your regular old things and suddenly you meet somebody unexpectedly. Or run into somebody you knew from the past. These eclipses can make that happen. And there's an eclipse in May. And don't forget the eclipse that happened on April 30th, 2022, solar eclipse in Taurus, can be bringing this up for you too. You may feel like you're a kid again. I get Leo's partnering up with somebody and this is going to be an endearing relationship. So I feel like if it's endearing, this is going to be solid. It's most likely, well, I'm sure it's karmic, like it's meant to be. You guys had, how can I put this? A contract with each other in the spirit world that, okay, in May of 2022, I'm going to show up and we're going to reconnect. And then, and I feel like if you are single and you meet and this happens, that this is a solid relationship. I don't feel like it's fly by night. I don't. This could be like life partner relationship. You may also feel very inspired, like you're on a quest to find somebody that fits those parameters in May. Some of you that are single that don't get involved in a love relationship, you could be getting involved in some kind of volunteer work or some kind of program where you're going to feel like a lot of love and feel good and feel better about yourself and feel good about other people, because you could be involved in donating your time. Like maybe you're going to be a big brother or a big sister, or you're getting involved in some other kind of charity work or foundation work that could really make you feel really good. So that also comes up. That's for the Leos that are not going to get back with an old love or a new love coming in. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for Leos to work with, use, or wear in the month of May of 2022 is sodalite. And sodalite is a power and healing and lucky stone. It brings order and calms the mind. It encourages rational thought, truth, intuition, and objectivity. It stimulates endurance, and it's good for bringing mental clarity and rational thought. It enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, self-trust, and promotes peace and harmony. Wow, this stone does a lot, this good old sodalite. You're going to feel, if you wear the stone or work with it or use it in May, like you're the master of your domain, like you're the king of the castle or queen of your castle, and the castle is you. You're the castle. If you have any disruptions with anybody and you argue or fight with anybody, this is going to help you. It's going to be a calming stone for you. So if you're getting into any, I highly recommend, if you think that you're going to be in any kind of contentious situation with your boss or a family member or a significant other or a friend, or you're suspecting there could be something that could happen like that, I highly recommend you have sodalite on you when this is going on. It could mitigate it, or at the very least, you're going to feel calm. It'll help you feel calm. It's also going to be a stone that's going to help you use discernment, especially in the area of communication and watching your words, where you need to, really think about how you're saying things. I feel like that's important for Leos, especially in the last 2 years and right now. What you say, how you're saying it, because I feel like Leos have been kind of misunderstood, or some of the things you may have said in your personal life, or maybe at work or somewhere else, may have been misconstrued, misunderstood. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, the most recent video series I post down below in the description box in the Show More section, and all the links for all these videos I record for Vimeo are also on my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page. You can read all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on the zodiac sign you want under that video heading, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series I've recorded are my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for May 2022, where I stop these readings and then I continue on look into the crystal and get messages and predictions from my guides for you for May. That link is down below. Also, my solar eclipse in Taurus psychic tarot and crystal readings are available. That's going to show you what's ending, beginning, the blessing, and the karmic lesson from the eclipse energy of this solar eclipse in Taurus, which is at April 30th, 2022. And I use the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards in that reading also with my crystal. And my very requested, every year people ask me when it's coming out, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings. Those predictions go out for 12 months. 12 to 18 months. They start in April of 2022 and go out until the end of October of 2023. Also, my big love readings for 2022 for singles and couples. The first half of the reading will be for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading will be for the coupled people of your sign. But if you watch the entire video, there will be messages that will apply to you in regard to love and romance, whether you're singled or coupled. So I highly recommend watching the entire video for your sign. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are also available. And my Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022, where I use the year ahead tarot layout. And those videos are running 40 minutes long, thereabouts. And they have 14 cards in that reading. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here for you on YouTube, there is a donation link that's connected to PayPal down below, listed underneath all of the video series I just listed. And I want to give a big shout out of thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, usually tarot or oracle cards, and sometimes the crystal. And usually these predictions are five paragraphs long, written out, and many people do find that these messages and predictions resonate with them. You may also as well. I feel like if you're guided to go look at it, there's going to be messages that will make sense to you. So I hope you'll go check out those social media pages. I'd love to see you over there. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.